Hello, hello, and welcome to Ash and Wood. And as we join into a young moth creature has hired about 6 individuals. Few of them seem to be running a bit late, but the others arrive on time, or at least a little bit early. As they travel across the mountains to a small little depot where a experimental vehicle is to be set off course into one of the more dangerous places to test its toughness. And upon that, the first of you will arrive. I'm gonna go off of Discord. Siege. All right. A handsome human takes his way. I'm gonna give you the light of the map. There you go. As you can introduce yourself and your character.
Hello, I'm SilverSiege, and I'm playing Caval Orotius, just a humble bard from the metallurgic ice fields, just wanting to explore the world and tell his legends, as well as make it. Well, that's the clean version of what I really want to do, but more about that later. That's what he looks like. The design, the pink hair, everything is by a guy on Twitter. I'll find his name after, but as he steps forward, he's just sort of errantly toying with the strings of his viola and just looking for where he's supposed to go. Thought it was slightly vague, but seemed well thought out.
Okay. As you stumble upon a very industrial-esque building, you see a dragonborn dressed in a very noble-esque clothes and a few what seems to be like gears and tinkering parts on his belt. He adjusts his monocle and looks over. Ah, you must be one of the arrivees. Welcome.
Pleasure. I am Caval.
I am Rorsch. Nice to meet you.
The very same. Are we supposed to head inside, or do we need to wait for everyone to be here first?
The master is currently in a meeting, but we're just fueling and currently doing the minor little tinkerings before you're set to start your journey.
Oh, glorious.
Indeed.
I'll just give myself a bardic inspiration while I have the opportunity to.
Sounds good to me.
Music.
If you want to wait out here with me, I don't mind at all, but you can also head inside if you so choose.
Thank you, kind. I think I'll just take in a bit of the air first, but I'll head in a while.
Okay. As he looks about as another stranger wanders in. Fun. All right. Stoned Bison. Introduce yourself and your character. So I'm placing them on the map. Whoop. It's a large shark-like shark creature strolls upon this facility. Damon?
My name's King.
King.
I'm always looking for my next meal. Always following my nose to the next hunt. Always going forward, never going backward.
Fun. This large creature strolls up. Rourke startled a little bit. Squints. Hello. You can hold T to do the little.
The little icon.
Yeah.
Are you... Hello, are you next meal hunter?
Provider, probably.
Where's my next meal?
Next meal is soon.
Kind of just
Lee-
nod my head and grunt.
Lean over, look at Cowbell. A little scared a moment for like. I'm sure there is wildlife nearby that you can munch on. Just
Too
don't
easy.
wander too far. He like takes out a little notebook and he like pulls out a quill out of one of his horns and jots some things down and puts it under his in between his arm and his ribs. Waiting for the rest of them. That's 2. I think there's a couple more left.
I'm gonna go sniffing around.
All right. See what your nose sniffs up. Make me a perception check.
Perception?
Indeed.
Which roll is that?
Okay, on your character sheet. Remember how to
Yeah.
get there?
Yeah.
You can also double click your icon if you want to open it.
Okay.
So in
I got it.
attributes, it'll be one of the black bordered ones because you're actually proficient in it. It says perception.
Normal roll?
Normal, yes. You take in a big whiff of the air and a bug gets caught in your nose for a moment and you sneeze really hard and throws you out of alignment for a moment. I was like, what just happened? What was I doing again? All right. As the shark man gets confused, another stranger wanders. All right, Durson.
Oh,
Introduce yourself and your character. Say,
hello, I'm Durson. It's my first time playing Nikki's game. This is Garyuu. He's an interesting fella, a fighter, Osvarian. Not too old, young for an Osvarian, about 120 years old. And he's looking pretty good. He will be walking towards the gate.
as you
seeing-
stumble upon, you hear a loud sneeze as the shark man looks a little bewildered for a moment. Dragonborn here speak. Hello, welcome. You must be one of the arrivees, yes?
Oh, yes, hello.
Wonderful. Pardon my rude manners. I am Rorsch.
Roche, okay. Sorry. It's my first time around this desert. Is it like Collins?
I can understand
Decepticon,
the
man.
barrenness of the Drakius Empire due to the industrialization. Not a lot of plant life around. Bit sad. But I'm sure the Ashlands will be a big change of that perspective. No one knows what kind of life lives there.
Heard a lot of stories and rumors, but never saw it.
Well, your benefactor seems to think it's all lies and that there's something else there instead. I think he's a bit crazy going for this, but that's my opinion.
And our benefactor, is he here?
Oh, he's just inside, finishing a meeting. He shouldn't be too
I see.
long.
Then I shall wait here patiently. Hello there.
I think there's one more.
Hello?
I'm Garyuu. It's nice to meet you. I assume you're a part of the party.
I am. I was held by the hand very lazily. Charmed to meet you.
Looks at the shark person.
I don't know what his zeal is either, but seems like he could be fun.
I'm
Or I mean, chilled.
I'm concerned about him. We are in a desert, and we are going to a volcanic place.
There are like water-esque areas in the ashlands, but it'd be hard to see the water with all the ash everywhere.
Well,
But
let's
I'm sure
hope
you'll find the rivers that are still flowing. They'll just look like moving ash.
let's hope our goddess Tibura blesses us with the waters.
Ah,
Indeed. Plus, it's... I have to give him some credit. I think he would be prepared with some way to keep himself moistened if he really needs it out here.
As you guys are saying this, you'll hear a big sneeze as I blow a whole bunch of dust out of my nose.
But I told you. Good fun.
oh, as another stranger darkens the road and arrives, Kriele, can you introduce yourself and your character?
Cool. Hi, my name's Kriele. This is my first time playing in one of Nikki's campaigns, and I'm playing Serle, a fate-torn barbarian.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how to make the shit pop out if you want to, you know what I mean? But like, yeah.
Yep. I
This
gotcha.
is cool. You the man.
Hey. The man before you is a very... It's almost as if his skin has no color at all, as if a lot of his equipment and things also bear no color. It's as if he's there and not there, kind of. Rorik will look over and see the man. Ah! Last one to arrive. Hello! And he waves over to you as you step upon. You can move the... When you click on the token, you can move it with WASD or the arrow keys, or it can drag in.
Oh, that's kind of cool. So I'll work my way over and say hello.
As you speed on over, Aurora will be a little startled. Hello, I'm Roche, and you must be the fate torn we were told about. Yes?
Yes, I am. So, you're waving at me. What would you like?
greeting you here.
I was assumed I was being summoned here, so I hurried over.
Understandable. I was greeting you here, but welcome.
Greetings to you too.
Well, now that we have basically everyone here, I think the others are running a bit late. They were warned us beforehand, but they'll catch up to you probably in a day or so.
Excellent. Sounds good.
But we can all head inside now if you want. Like,
Is it safe to go inside? I see some half shark man. Like, are we Gucci? Like,
they're one of the people sponsored.
I'm just sniffing your head.
Just sniffing Caval's head.
Nice to meet you too. Name's Caval.
King.
Ah,
nice to meet you, King.
what a fun name.
Hungry. As I lick my lips. Or my teeth.
Well, good thing we have food inside. He opens the door. Come, this way.
You see a big shark dude rushing into the door. almost knocking you over as he runs to the food.
Someone find that man some food.
Make me a perception check. See if you can find the kitchen. Rourke will walk inside. Welcome to
I rolled an 8.
welcome to Hydrotrax Aetherium Fuel Depot. Though we have never really seen the Hydra, our benefactors seem to like this company name. Welcome to our depot. We'll be doing the repairs while you're waiting. Your benefactors, and he will point to this room here. Your benefactor is just in there having his meeting. He'll be out in a bit. What did you roll in your perception?
An 8.
I don't know. All that sand and bugs and everything's really got your fucking nose in a panic. Rourke will point to here. There is where we'll have storage and things. If you need to put any of your things away for a moment or need to stock up any gear, we have everything in there for you, ready to be put into the tank.
Oh, lovely.
Indeed. Sir Frederick is just behind this big door. That is where the Aetherium fuel is. Highly dangerous. Don't no weapons in there, please, as we don't want any accidental sparks. We don't want this place alight.
Oh yeah.
So I can't hit it
Okay.
with a stick.
But you can go in there if you need to. He's good with repairs and crafting and things. If you need a area to work on things, just a small little crafting area for you. But there's also crafting stuff on the ship. The tank. So there's things for everything you need. Over here, he'll point. That is the mess hall kitchen area. Feel free. As probably I say that, King, you can click the doors and they'll just open. You walk through.
It teleports to the kitchen.
Oh my wa.
Meshy.
Arik will go over and you'll see him walk over to the big tank and take out one of his wrenches and start. He'll actually like get onto the ship and start doing things. As you guys are all looking around and things, after a moment you hear a sound. Sounds good. We're good. I shall get those things prepared for you. And you see a little gnome man walk out. He looks up. He's about like 3'5". He looks up at the towering man above him. Ooh, ah! He will peek back in. Your, your hirees are here. And he will close the door and walk out. He'll be with you in a moment.
Gives
I
a
need to go
small
work on
bow.
something. Whoosh. He walks in. He doesn't even close the door, he just runs in. Eventually, a sort of quite tall, gentlemanly moth person will make his way out. And he will bow. I see two of you. Well, I am Horus. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Horace.
Very nice to meet you.
You're very quiet. Let me get in next to you.
You can hear him now. Yes,
Oh, he looks
sorry
adorable.
for my quiet voice, but I'm sure we'll find a way to get around it as we continue our explorations of this dangerous land, as he puts his hands up in quotations. And
Better than being too loud.
quite. Where are the others? I know you are running a bit late and they're gonna catch up later. I
Points to the
sent
kitchen.
them rough map area where we're going. So, should be good to meet them there. And you point towards, like, the mess hall. Yeah, that's the stomach. I am quite a bit famished. Let's eat.
Just in the meantime, I would have cast Minor Illusion to make it look like there's a plate of food on one of the chairs. See if King would eat it.
Okay.
King, it appears one of the kind people left some food for you.
King, make an investigation check on this food.
Okay, my intelligence is.
This is very bad. I know.
Oh, he's gonna eat the table.
Eat a
and
15, you
stand
do
here?
it.
Really?
Do you know what? I'm gonna, just to see what happens, cutting words. Wow, you must be a very, very observant person.
Doesn't
Roll a
smell
d8.
like food for a moment. Roll a d8.
Yeah, and then take it away from the roll.
Okay.
Cutting words.
E.
Damn! You're making this man eat a
So,
table.
at the bottom of the chat, Damon, there are all those dice icons. If you hover over them, they'll, like, actually say what kind of dice they are. The third one from the left is a D8. You can click that and click roll, and it will roll it for you.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
When you roll high at the wrong moment.
Right? He's rolling hot for all the wrong things. He's like, I don't want to eat that table, bro. I want real food.
Well, that makes it a 9. Which fails the DC. You, for a moment think it, for a moment it looks too true to be real. It just appeared out of nowhere. But then you're like, but I'm actually really hungry anyways. It really does smell like food, and your like mouth is watering, and you try to, I'm guessing, bite into it, mouth watering, and the smell is getting to you. You're biting and biting for quite a while for a moment, and then you realize you're not actually eating anything. Horace will look in and see
I
the
look down
king.
disappointed.
Look-
Let out a whimper.
oh hello there.
Horace will give a quick bow. Oh, hello. I am Horace, and I am your benefactor for this travel. It's nice to finally see faces to descriptions and from your other sponsors that have told me.
Charmed to meet you too. And I'll bow in response.
I know there's a couple that will be late, so we will start the trip without them, but we got the waiters. They are going to be making our little ship a bit safer. Hopefully it's as good as it sounds. We'll be testing its resilience and strength going into the Danger Land.
Again, air quotations with danger.
Gar, this kitchen is pretty stocked full of many different foods. There's actually not so much a refrigerator, but like a deep storage kind of underneath one of the cupboards, like a cellar almost, that looks like a meat storage with salted meat and meats on hooks, so like they'll be making into jerky and stuff. There's also a lot of like spices and things around. There's a lot of stuff to make like pretty nice meals.
Yeah,
There's not a lot
I will
of
grab
extremely
some-
fresh supplies, other than like a lot of dry herbs. That is.
I will grab some meat and like dice it up so Sharkman can enjoy this and not enjoy one of us.
What's really
But
funny
you don't
is
want
they're
to feed him
actually.
half your arm?
What's really funny is they're actually a really good cook.
Oh, damn.
All right. I guess I shall explain to you all what you're all doing for me, I guess. You actually, as you're cooking, you can't really hear Horace, but when you get into the room, you finally could hear his soft voice. A plate of pretty nice food has been put on the table. Some salted meat with some spice on it. Looks good.
Enjoy, buddy.
I dig in.
Horace will take a seat and sit down for a moment and give himself a stretch. Well, have yourselves a seat. I'll prepare a meal in a moment. First, I can explain some dangers that may occur, but I know they're my whole shtick, as I don't believe the superstitions that were rumored out from these lands. I want to prove them wrong, and I know most of them are. There's a bunch of silly superstitions of the dangers of the land, but people have come out. The Death Elves come out fine. Well, some of the Phoenix kin come out even. So, a lot of rebirths rituals are done in the volcano there. So, it can't be as dangerous as they make it out to be. I feel like there's something else, you know? It's always intrigued me. So, we'll be going to one of the first sites, and he will like reach into his coat vest pocket and pull out a map and walk over and put it on the table here. You want to move your stuff? There you go.
Oh, what? I can't just stay leaning against the wall.
Oh, you
like
can
I
lean
was?
against the wall if you want.
But no, that's fine. I'll come on over here because he's quiet as fuck.
Horace will put the map on the table, and you will see a very hand-drawn map of what looks to be the Ashlands before, or when it was separated land after the calamity. Sometime about 5-6 years ago, someone restored a bunch of the land, and a lot of the land masses reconnected. Were no longer separated. But this map looks a bit old. Very, there's a couple landmarks put on it. And he points out of this, like, small little, island-esque place with a volcano in the middle and a lot of different, looks to be river systems and, other things. He has about 5 landmarks. And then he has one huge mark on where the volcano is. And he points to each of the 5 marks, and he's like, each of these were rumored ritualistic spots to be haunted or hallowed or something of that regard from rumors. And the northern areas, or any northern areas of the map, these ones are just interesting ones of rumored dragons. Maybe living in the undergrounds of that whole area. Curious thing I wanted to look at. And then here, and he points in the middle of the map, right here is the center of this whole place, where there are rituals in the mount, in the volcano of rebirth for the phoenix skin. I think there's more to it. I want to investigate with all of you. I feel like it is going to be dangerous as we're intruding in land no one knows about, except for the ones who come from there, right? It's all too
The ones
curious
that
for
come
me.
from the ones that come from there, are they tight-lipped as a general rule, or just been hard to find?
They speak about the importance of the ash, but they say it is too dangerous for others to go. I think it's just a ploy. But some people are too stubborn and believe these superstitions, or just don't believe it's even worth it. I don't know. I'm more interested in what it's true. And if there is more there than meets the eye, then it's perfect. We can be the ones to explore it and claim it. And perhaps there's great value in that. And that's why I've hired the best I could find in different departments. I needed one of espionage and deception in case we run into people that may kill us. In case there is that, I needed strong folk who can hold their own and also be able to... I also have ones who know a little bit of medical, which should be good.
Flexes a little.
But I also, just to prepare, I brought those potions in case anyone's really hurt. And there are wild animals, ones that roam around the Ashlands, mostly fire-based creatures. So we'll have to be very careful about those. I'm sure our vehicle can withstand most of it, but in case it gets too much, we'll have to take care of those things, which is why we have muscle. And also ones who understand the arcane. That way we get a little bit more in case we in case we bump into runes and things. But I think we have everything I have needed for a journey like this. Maybe a little bit off on things, but I'm sure I'm sure things will get right on order. Are there any questions you need, friends, for what we're about to... Any questions about the lands we're going into? I have done a little bit of research, but like I said, a lot of cryptic shit.
Well, I'm okay with exploring the rumors and thinking they are just rumors, but we should be prepared in case they are actually the truth. And from what I'm seeing, it's you have a pretty good preparation with the car or the tank.
Yeah. I have a friend from the Empire that clued me in on this, and I used a bit of my fortune to get it.
I'm wondering who will be driving that tank.
I am glad you asked, my good friend. As he pats your shoulder, as I know you have a little bit of experience with certain vehicles, yes? being from the, well,
Being a soldier.
a soldier, no? This empire provided for the Oros dynasty, Gaelic Dominion, whatever they're calling themselves these days.
Yes. Well,
So
I'm
I'm
happy to
sure
help.
you'll. I have instructions and things for you. So if need be, it gets too difficult, I can help. But you won't be manning it alone. We'll all have a little bit of hand in work. So it is a multiple person job for this thing. And I'm sure most of us will be able to figure it out. Noticing King scarfing down his food the whole time. Probably partially listening. And there'll be and he chimes in for a moment, getting an idea for a moment, and there'll be big beasts to try prepping for meals and things.
King looks up, intrigued.
There are some dangerous dragons and drake-like kin. There's a lot of strange elemental-esque creatures and stuff. There's also a lot of reptilian creatures roaming about. They really like it there for some reason.
King's mouth starts salivating as one little drip kind of drips onto the table as he's imagining all this food he gets to hunt.
Horace
I
looks,
heard glitters taste like chicken.
smiles. That's like, I think he thinks he's figured it out for a moment. Is there any other questions you need for me, friends?
I have a question. How do we transport our big shark friend here without him drying out on us?
That
Dude,
will be
does it-
taken care
you
of.
You got a giant bathtub for him, or like a tank we're gonna put him in? Like,
No, we'll have plenty of
King
barrels
bath
of
in
water.
do you have someone who's just gonna follow him around and spray him occasionally?
Oh, we have barrels
got
of
it.
water for that. He can take a
Alright.
dip.
Sounds good.
I got it. Takes out the endless water and like sprays the shark a little.
Just like a stream.
Yeah.
A stream of water.
That's
Huh.
good. We
That's
just wouldn't
all.
want to get there and he'd be worse for wear because he's all shriveled up on us.
You wouldn't want him to expire. No. During this journey, I will also be writing things down. If there's anything you don't want me to write about this journey, tell me, because I'm
I was
very
never
thorough. You are
I was
never here?
I don't exist.
Okay. He will put he will take out a little you'll see him reach into his pocket and pull out like a kind of like looks like a tiny little notebook, but when he like folds it out, it turns into a large book and he like starts writing. And then he closes it and turns into like a small little notebook again. He puts it in his pocket.
I gotta get me one of those
Oh,
for my travels.
Oh, it's quite handy. Also doesn't freaks people out sometimes. He smiles a little bit. He adjusts his vest and garments a bit. Well, I don't know how long they're gonna actually take for the vehicle, but if you have a little bit of knowledge of some tinkering, I guess, you could help. If not, we have equipment to start putting on the tank, as well as possibly some other preparations. So,
Well,
if,
I can try to.
if there's no more questions about dangers and other things, is there...
Nothing's dangerous. We're fine. Look at us. We're the bravest people around. Just kind of flexes.
I like
Flexes
this
back.
enthusiasm. I think it'll go quite well.
Just
10 minutes
three
in, we're
muscular
dead.
men flexing on.
Flashback
Monsters, we are
to
just gonna Jojo them.
flashback to 3 days later. Oh my god! Ah!
Everything's on fire. He's eating my arm. What the fuck is going on?
There's just mayo on the ground for some reason.
Oh goddamn. Oh,
Alright.
sorry.
So he will get up and be like, let's go to where the Ethereum is getting fuel and everything is being prepared. You can bring your food with you. I'm sure it will be fine.
I pick up a platter and bring with me.
Wait, no weapons in here, right?
Yeah.
Horace,
Horace takes out a wand and places it gently in a little bucket that's like right next to the thing.
Okay, I'm gonna have a D&D moment. Takes out a longbow, takes out a kunai with chain, takes out 3 light chakrams, a blood spear, a all-purpose tool, arrows, pythons.
Well, you don't need to take out like
crowbar, and hammer.
so many weapons.
And that's just my weapons.
I feel that because javelins and axes and battle axes and great axes.
Oh yeah,
I feel that. I'm prepared to cut things. What can I say?
yeah, I'm prepared to eat things.
I don't know where I am. I don't know where I'm from. I'm just here to cut shit.
I'll put my,
You'll see a man wearing a top hat and what looks to be a lot of very intricate steampunky-esque gear. And inside this room, you'll see a storage things, huge tanks filled with blue, strange liquid.
I try sniffing it.
Oh, you?
Is that what we're gonna transport him in?
No.
It's blue, right? It's water?
No.
I can carry it.
Most definitely not. This guy will tip his hat and stand up and Hello, mates. How you doing? My name is Sir Frederick. How may I assist you all today? I'm just fixing up the last little plugs and things for the engine. And the fuel is almost ready.
Well, we are here to help actually. I think we're gonna be carrying stuff.
Oh, perfect. You will, Ricky, you need can you show these folks to the area where they can get the storage things? Ricky will crack his knuckles after putting down like a few tools. Oh, I was finished anyways. All right.
Why is there blood on that?
Why shouldn't it be?
Ain't. Well, I'm here if you need any tinkering with your tools or if you need any cool things done to them. I'm your man. I'm usually one for repairs and things for the tank. I'm just finishing last little bit. But I'll need someone to bring the fuel into the tank as well. So,
Yep, we can help.
Just
Yeah.
tell me what I gotta carry.
Ella.
Oop.
This should be fun.
Two muscle men.
he will-
follows.
You'll see this square like storage tank, and it has like a wide door next to like here. He pulls it open, and you'll see like will look to be like barrels, not wooden barrels, but more like brass barrels.
Soda cans.
Kind of like brass like tube barrels or whatever. Anyways,
Pipe bombs.
he will say, with extreme caution, can you take that to the tank? They are volatile. If you drop it, we may have an accident, and I really don't want any accidents right now.
Right.
I don't mean
extreme
like
caution.
it won't. It's A minor drop won't cause it anything, but I mean, if you cause a spark, if you bang the metal against other metal, I mean, just be careful around the metal parts of this facility, please. That is all.
All right. So I'm gonna pick one up and then I'm gonna throw it in the air
No,
as high as I can.
no, that's not what we do.
Please.
No, I'm kidding.
Alright,
Don't
Just
really.
but if you
just
are,
nuke us red
if
lights.
you
No, yeah.
guys are going to be doing this, I will need athletics checks.
Bet.
Yeah,
How
here
do
we
I-
go.
Phew.
On your character sheet in attributes, it should be athletics. Oh my fucking
God damn
of
it.
course.
Mm.
At least I got +7 strength.
I got +8 and I still. God damn it!
This is
We
the
all suck.
funniest thing ever.
All right, my man. He
Oh.
said, "Don't drop it." Okay.
What do you mean? Don't know?
Uh,
I can't even
uh,
lift this shit.
Garyuu,
It's
Gary,
stuck.
you reach your arms in and you like attempt to pull a barrel, and the other two barrels next to the barrel you're trying to pull out start tipping and falling over, and Serle and King, just barely catching them themselves and kind of stumbling a little bit, they both look at you. Sir Frederick's looking at you. What did I just say? Be careful, please. You nearly killed us.
You need
My
a hand.
My bad. My bad.
You guys can now carefully, but I was but
We're taking it to the tank, right? Just making sure.
yeah, you guys are taking it
Yeah.
to the tank.
Don't worry, it happens quite a lot. And I'll say that as I give him bardic inspiration.
That'd be great.
Thanks, man.
Nice.
I love it.
I'm probably
Alright.
gonna need
Hey.
that.
He needs door open.
Herky will the rest of you this way. And we'll need more. We'll come up to the store.
These barrels going to the tank, right?
Oh yeah.
'Kay.
And I'll take you guys to that in a second. This is an actual. Oh yeah, you don't need to move that far. It's an actual map. I have. We must have a party before venturing forth.
All right.
He
we're
shows you
hijacking
the
tank.
He shows you the rest of you the little storage area, and shows you where it is. You guys can. We won't switch back and forth between the maps, but I'll move you guys to the next map now. I need this guy. To all fall in, and Roach
Damn.
is
Too bad.
already here.
Too bad. Either Edge or GoMasta wasn't here today. There'd be one more person we could have put in the middle there, and we all could have just bullied them.
Okay. As you enter this large tank, you see a few seats that look like seats for sitting, a few areas for you to look out and see the area, an area to go down into the bottom area of the engine to kind of make sure things are working correctly. Things are a little bit disproportionate.
Engine, you say?
see
Smells
that.
like there'll be heavy things. I'm gonna head that way.
I think this is a little bit disproportionate.
I shall head the opposite way.
It was okay.
Where do we put these?
All right. Oh, the fuel goes down there. They will point. The back door. There. And there are storage areas for you guys to store all your things. And you'll see some things that are stored already. This is a table for you guys. Area for you guys to put maps down and things. Rorsch will turn around. Welcome. This is the field room. If you can carefully put the tanks there. Welcome.
Puts the tank very carefully this
Yeah.
time.
I won't make you roll for it. I
Oh,
know
don't
you,
drop
I know
it!
you guys can do it carefully. I believe in you. Rorsch will get up from his little seat. This is a little bit disproportionate. It's slightly bothering me. It's okay. I can fix it next session.
It's a big couch. I like it.
Yeah. As,
When you can stretch it out and go and
he will
collapse.
bow and be like, "Well, welcome to the engine room. I'll teach you how to refuel this thing and make sure it's working properly and not going wild on you in case of danger." And so, while on your journey, every once in a while, I'll have you guys making checks for different parts and different jobs, as you guys will have to keep this thing working in pretty good order for you guys to continue traveling. In case you guys, like, take damage and other things, you guys will also have to, like, repair, that kind of stuff. But this vehicle will basically be your guys' pseudo home and base of operations in this journey. You also eventually can upgrade it, give it weapons and other things, as you guys will get better at tinkering and better at upgrading this thing and making it better than the prototype it is. As you guys
Is
will
there a
have...
place to smith on here?
Yes. The engine room is also... Down below, the engine room is also a pseudo place for... there's like a workbench and other things down there for tinkering and stuff.
Cool.
Kitchen?
Yes. There's also area for sleep down below, too. This is just the observatory, fuel, and storage.
Wait. We gotta
this is like
we gotta make
main
sure
deck
King
area.
knows that when we're sleeping in our beds near the kitchen, we aren't the food.
It's not right next to the kitchen, but yeah. Fair enough.
Hey, it's
King's eyes go back and forth, and King knows, kind of looks down shyly.
Damn it,
Look.
you look tasty.
Orochi will be like, well, if you wanna, or whoever's gonna be working this part of the ship, let me know. Now I will teach you what you need to know. This will just require any mental stat, how you learn it. Mostly wisdom intelligence is what I'm looking at. So either or, you can be the engine. If you already have a land vehicle, you can just drive the vehicle without problems.
I'm back.
So because you have land vehicle, you don't need too much help with vehicle. So that actually gives your team a little bit of advantage on their roles when they're helping you out with the other stuff as you're driving, because they'll need to make sure the fuel is keeping up, make sure it's not overextending fuel, got to make sure the speed is right, because you guys can do other things like overfuel and overcharge it to go faster, or start going down slow, making sure you're not using as much fuel in case you're running low. There's all these different things with this vehicle you guys get to do. But who wants to main speed and fuel?
I think King can do a good job.
I mean, the other two also can pick jobs as well, and if none of you want to do it, they can be the ones that do it.
I can do some of the heavy lifting, so just put me towards the direction of heavy lifting. You know, if it's here or in the engine bay underneath.
More than likely, the engine bay will need, like...
I figured.
Because sometimes it will need someone physically doing things.
Heartbreak,
physical
big
labor.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it doesn't need intelligence, King can do it.
So Serle... Yeah, a little bit.
I got 12 and I could 8 until it. Oh, I thought 12 have 8. I might be able to do it.
I love that King and Sarah are both low intelligence, higher wisdom. They're street smart, not book smart.
Yeah.
They know the ketchup is in a smoothie, but they don't know why it's not a smoothie.
Yeah, so you guys want to man the engine, making sure it's not overheating and all that stuff. So you guys will be on focus of like
We'll do that close to
and that's
down there near the kitchen too. So it'll be good for him, so he can go get food.
Okay, perfect. I'll probably add another part to this map where it'll be the underside, so you guys have both parts. I do this with a lot of the traveling maps. and stuff. So if you guys are like in a vehicle, I do this with airships too. I made a 3-stage airship map. Like you can travel between all the different parts. I just didn't have time. That's okay.
Who's driving right now?
No one is
Are
driving.
we moving?
No, you're not
Okay.
moving. It will get traveling soon. Ricky starts putting boxes and things on the shelves, and so you guys will have about 3 months of food, about 5 months of water. The extra water is for King, because they need it to live.
Yeah, that makes sense. And we,
You guys have
I'm
tools
saying-
and tinkering stuff for repair. Like, you guys have enough things for about 5 free repairs before you have to start looking for other ways of fixing your vehicle. In
So
case
where
there
we're
is-
going,
Mhm.
what kind of creatures and wildlife is there?
There are gonna be
Is it edible?
ashen-born creatures. A lot of... Oh yeah, there's gonna be edible creatures, yes.
Oh, then we don't need to worry about food. We're fine.
Yeah, food isn't going to be much of a worry. Water might be, as you will have to filter water through the ashen infected water. Because it'll be layered on top, right?
Mm-hmm.
Water is fine. I have infinite water with me.
Indeed. You also have the man with infinite water.
Hey, we Gucci. We're flying.
So a lot of
so
those
to say.
things are pretty well prepared. Interesting. But, not only is there this part, but there's also lookout. So someone who needs to make sure you guys are not getting ambushed from certain angles. So there's potholes over here and potholes over here for lookout. So one person on each side, making sure there's nothing on your sides coming to get you. In the bottom area, there's one that looks behind. So there'll be possibly someone down below who is helping with the engine every once in a while, making a check for the rear. So there
It'll
is...
it'll be tight right now, guys, because there's only the 4 of us. But
It's only the 4 of you right now, but you guys do have NPCs that will also help. Horace is actually gonna
hey,
help around, and
not the established gentleman.
he will help by looking outside and making sure things are good every once in a while. He'll help with at least that, but he's also every once in a while will have to go outside the tank and look at the relics and things you guys go and find, because he's gonna need protection during those moments, because you guys might get ambushed, because it might cause a magical disturbance and cause attraction to certain things. So that's like, you guys might have defend the NPC moments, probably more than likely. There'll also be times where you fight from this vehicle.
Ooh, that's cool. So does this thing have weaponry then?
Not yet. I believe so.
Actually, a little, well, not built into it yet, but you guys will be able to upgrade it and give it new things. But
I like
you
this
guys
tank.
are getting starter stuff. So Ricky will actually come over to the big table over here. Be like, I've been cooking some stuff up, so I know there's not a lot of things to protect you inside this little vehicle, but I'm sure you can shoot your crossbows and arrows through some of the peak holes and stuff. That should work for a bit. But in case it doesn't, I have some explosives. And he will place down like a couple canisters, and he will look at you guys. Be very careful with these. And he'll like carefully pick one up. This canister. All you gotta do is crack the top and throw it. You got about 5 seconds before it blows up. You gotta throw it quick.
Pick someone up? You mean like this?
No! No! Please!
Just sets it back down. No, I'm just kidding.
he
I'll blow us up at some point, but not right now. No, I'm just kidding.
Starts having a heart attack. Immediately
passes out for a moment.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Ricky, wake up! Slap him.
What happened? Oh,
I
hello.
don't know, man. I picked one of these up. I went like this to crack it, and then you passed out.
Oh, I'm.
Vigorously
He
slaps.
he
You
shakes his
okay?
head and flips up his goggles. You'll see that one of his eyes kind of like is like pointing left, and like one is looking right at you. And
Bro,
he'll
you broke
go.
Ricky.
Oh, you had me a scare there for a moment. Just be careful, please. Only so much
We'll be
repairs we can do.
careful.
But
I'm guessing we should keep these away from the Ethereum. Is there part of the facility we should be placing these in until we need to use
he
them?
will point north end. North end. The south end is engine and fuel.
Okay.
Smart man, finding out a good place to store it. That I wouldn't even thought of
Opposite.
that. next to me,
Always
though.
the opposite of volatile shit.
Nah, right on the fuel tank. Just
Oh,
gotta,
yeah.
gotta risk it.
With my coffee.
And with saying that, can I attempt to steal one and pocket it?
You sure can.
Fuck yeah. Do I gotta roll anything for this?
Sleight of hand.
Alright.
I'm just rolling my.
Oh, I thought that was his roll for a second.
I see that.
Actually, as you see that,
Fuck you.
Do
sorry, I
you
just wanted to
see
be a
it?
dick this response. Reroll.
I get to
And-
reroll, or he does?
Serle, take advantage.
Alright. I will
Wait,
take
I
advantage of
I
this.
will use
Rolls.
It's
my.
fun seeing it used against players.
I will use the bardic inspiration. What was that? A D6,
D8.
D8. I can't see it. Fuck.
So I
Oh my
rerolled 16
god!
damage.
Okay, so it is
God damn it.
normally the advantage is for like your next roll and stuff, just so you know. Not for
Okay.
like just that roll. Okay, but anyways, that's for next time. But that is very funny.
I was just told to reroll.
Cyril
I was
does Cyril pockets one of the bombs quickly. Garyuu, how do you pronounce it?
Garyuu.
Garyuu.
Yeah.
Garyuu. Okay, Garyuu.
Garyuu.
Garyuu. Okay,
Yep.
that's a lot. I'm thinking English. Why you betray me, Garyuu? You think you see it at first, but you're like, huh, must be the. Yeah, like blink for a moment, and you just see Serle standing still. Nothing's wrong. Just like, huh? What?
Must
You thought
have
he
been
moved for a
revenge.
second. Ricky's no idea. There's also like we've been kind of working on some things. Unfortunately, during testing, it broke, and we don't have. We repaired it, but we don't have any crystals to use it with. But you guys can have it. If you find any crystals that you might be able to tinker into it, maybe you can fix it.
What kind of crystals?
He puts down a broken Scalic rifle, which is like it's like sort of a gun. It takes crystals and it shoots sort of magic force blasts. This was used during the Crystal Wars when they were a lot more powerful because of the crystal trees, but due to the crystal trees not being around anymore, they've had to find alternate, more volatile sources, which is why they keep exploding. And they still work, sort of, and some spellcasters actually do use these types of weapons in the noble districts because it sometimes can enhance the range of their spells. Certain spells, not all spells. But yeah. He puts one down, he's like, fortunately we don't really have the resources to get more of the power source for it, but I'm sure if you find any crystals along your way, you could power it back up and possibly make more with the extra parts we're gonna have for your things. This is gonna be quite
Sure,
the
keep an eye
interesting
out.
journey. Can't wait for your return.
Well, I can't wait to start the journey.
Just a
I
little
feel
bit
like
more.
I'm excited.
Just have a little bit more things to prep.
I feel like an excited 50-year-old here.
Rourke will head downstairs to the downstairs area. The downstairs area from... Okay, so I'm actually gonna, like, kind of do it like this. So, this is, like, the main starting area downstairs. And then,
Mm-hmm.
like, hallway. Why did it do that? There we go. Hallway. Engine room. Down here. And this down main area is literally the kitchen. And then down the hall across the way is literally living quarters. And a little bit more storage.
Nice.
But
I'm
yeah,
gonna
the
follow
whole
Roach
bottom area.
downstairs.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to the engine bay.
As he
Okay.
shows off the whole area, he'll point down here. There are two doors into the engine room. One on the right hand side, one on the left hand side. As you enter, funny enough, both sides are actually separate. Like you can't actually go to the other side from the other
You gotta
door.
like go. You gotta go around.
The engine takes up the middle of the area, so you have to like go to the other side to work on the other. Which is why you need two people in the engine room.
Oh, I see this door over here, right? That
Yeah.
at the top. Yeah, the top. I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so one on each side of the engine, the main engine here, which is why the fuel is here in the middle. Directly goes right into the engine. And
Nice.
you just need someone on each side, and there are workbenches in the hallway as well as like a little bit in each of the engine rooms, so you guys can do quick repairs inside of the engine room, so you guys can do the repairs in the room and not so much be out of it, so you can process the problem and also be ready for it. The tinkerers in this country really think about everything when it comes to their vehicles and their designs and stuff. The gnomes are a little bit more free with safety precautions, but because of the dwarves and dragonborns of the kingdom, they have standards to certain things. So every time the gnome community creates big projects and stuff, they have to put other representatives for safety because they won't do it otherwise. This is one that was, as you can see, watched by a dragonborn, and he's the one who put all the safety precautions in. So, Ricky's putting his hand on the walls and smiling. He's like, I can't wait for my baby to be released into the wild.
Not gonna lie, when I took the land vehicles proficiency, I was planning to go with like a caravan and like some carts, not a fucking tank, but I take it.
I was a big surprise for this one, because this is like, it has been 5 or 6 years since the last arc of my campaigns, so like a lot of time has passed and technology has advanced a lot better, so they're trying new things and going into a new age of technology.
Hog.
Yeah. They're experimenting further into Ethereum tech to see if they can create better vehicles than animals, which is one here. But if this fails,
looks
then
better
it's
to
like
me.
they'll just try something else. Maybe they'll put like animals on the bottom to, instead of an engine, find something out. But that's
That's just
for
animal
future.
cruelty.
Well, depends on the animal. Like, you put a Tarrasque on the bottom, there you go, you got a moving tank.
That's a moving castle.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm liking the ideas of this guy. You know what I mean? We could like, we work hard enough. This thing will be like
Indestructible.
And you guys could even just not be part, like, because this is sort of semi-freelance. Horace is doing this out of his own pocket. He's a freelancer. He doesn't actually align with any kingdom. But if you guys like start making like designs and stuff and editing to this, you guys actually make new blueprints for this whole thing and new designs that you can.
So what I'm hearing is we can loot and pillage.
Yeah. Well, probably.
Yeah.
Up here at the front seems to be an area for the steering controls, as well as the front area for observation. There's also a desk area for if you need to work or anything, because you don't need to steer too often, but you do need to make sure everything is straight and making sure you guys are going in the correct areas and directions. But I think that shall be fun. All right. So, for the there's some other things I need some checks for. So, for the people in the engine room, we're gonna go with wisdom based. Roll me Arcana, but in it you can switch the ability modifier when you click it, and you can switch it to wisdom for me, please, and then roll.
So when I click wisdom, I click ability check, right?
No. Click Arcana.
What's that?
Ability modifier. It'll make a drop-down menu and switch it to wisdom. You and King. And then roll. Normal.
Oh,
Or just
I see
yeah.
what you're saying. Yeah, I got it. And then normal, right?
Yep.
Roll. Oof!
20.
Nice.
Crit!
Zaddy
Nice.
knows what's up.
do it,
Yay.
silvery barbs that. Do it.
No, I'm not within range, unfortunately.
Technically, it would have an advantage, but...
Oh right, I forgot.
Damon.
I technically forgot that.
Yeah?
You didn't
Roll
use
until
Uh,
not 20. Do it now.
You still have to roll as well. So click Arcana right above Athletics, and then switch the Intelligence to Wisdom, and then roll. Normal. Not the greatest, but that's okay. Serle will pick up where you're slacking a little bit. And
It's the first time.
though that is a very good success, and you guys will actually have a lot less troubles with the engine. You guys learned really well during this little tidbit of learning that they gave you. Though they will, I will need a few athletics checks in a moment, as you guys will be starting to pack up this place and then start your journey.
Wait.
Yeah. So, well, with the 8 and 21, the engine room is going to be basic checks of more than likely a lot of athletics checks, and then a few tinkering checks if you guys need to repair certain things in case something goes wrong and stuff, but more likely it won't. You guys won't be doing any overexertion of the engine unless you guys want to do fast traveling, because this thing can be overexerted into traveling. It does move.
Well, how
slightly
far is our
slower.
travel?
Well, at
How
current
much?
travel, it will
Yeah.
take you guys about like 3-ish days to make it to the well, no, yeah, about 3-ish
there's-
days to make it into the Ashlands, and about another 2 more days to get to the first site.
That's not bad. There's no 5 days. There's no need to burn gas to speed it up. It's
No.
not like we're running from something.
No, the overexertion are either into are for a couple things. As you notice in the front of this vehicle, it does have big spikes.
Spiky thing, yeah.
So those things actually can be used to ram into things and damage
Do
them.
they extend or do they just stay like that?
Do they rotate?
Just extend them like 10 feet.
That's cool though that we have those.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, I just quickly just got pinged for something. But yeah, you can use this for ramming into things, and you may run into large creatures that you may not be able to actually take as a group outside of the tank. You may actually have to maneuver the tank and actually use it to kill the creature.
Combat tank, let's go. I like it.
All right, so Horse will be like, we'll need a little bit of help getting the last little bit of our things into our tank. We got to get the careful potions into here. Hopefully they don't break. We got to get a bunch of the rest of your guys' adventuring gear, because there's a little bit more. You guys also have tents and things to be able to set up like little encampments for specific parts, if in case you guys are dug in for an area for a little while. So all that stuff needs to be moved into the tank. So I will need athletics checks to see how long this guys take you and if you guys get like exhausted from it or not.
Athletics?
Yeah.
Okay, this is more like it.
Now that's what I'm fucking what the
Wait, not 20?
Now
Whoops.
that's what I'm
Oh.
talking about. Look at that.
Or not 19.
Well, with
So we get this done quickly.
average of like 22, you guys definitely get everything in here like as quick as possible. Honestly, everyone else, all the other like workers and stuff who just like saw you guys arrive here are just absolutely amazed at your quickness at work. So you guys finish up.
King Fast Learner.
King Fast Learner. Roach
We're
will
very proud of you for it.
get to you guys and approach for a moment and smile. I'm happy you guys are going on your journey. As Horace told us, the other ones will join you along the journey. They're probably around when you guys enter the Ashlands, as they said, in a few days, 3 or so. But, shall we? Your engine is ready to go. It should be fine and prepared for everything. You're all fueled up. You got your extra fuel. All your things are in order. The only thing left is for me to wish you all luck. And hopefully you find what you're looking for, Horace. Oh yes, don't forget your
yeah.
weapons and things. Ricky will get on the floor and like kiss the floor. Goodbye. I will see you soon, my sweet. And he'll slowly walk out. He'll slowly like lean against the door, pushing it open. He hugs the door a moment and then leaves.
Goodbye,
Got
little
your
snack
D-
man.
Got your DNA. Now I'm gonna make your clothes.
Oracle, if you ever need a technician, some type of help, any type, he holds out a stone. I have a communication device for all of you.
Ooh.
Oh, sending
So
stones.
who
Nice.
will take the stone? This will allow you to contact Rorsch and the crew. In case you guys get into a bit of trouble, it will take them a little bit to get there, but they can also just help you by talking to you and kind of guiding you through what you need to do.
All right, guys. Who's team captain? Who we electing the stone master
Grabs it.
here?
Okay.
Grabs it.
All right.
What's
You can use
that?
this at any moment, any time, and just be able to talk to him and the crew. Nice.
Stone.
Hmm.
Nice.
There you go.
Kind of plays with this stone. Like, throws it to one hand and grabs it at the, like, in the air. Nice. Nice though.
Drops it, it shatters. No,
Alright. Or
that was
she'll,
the only one.
first thing you need to do, you remember how to turn on the engine and all that, and get the fuel line ready to go. Just get your all cells prepared, and hopefully we'll have a good launch. And Brooke will close the door and leave. Horace will look around and be like, what do you guys want me to do? I can be a lookout, I can watch something.
A lookout might be good. That way we know what we're driving into, potentially
Yeah.
from a distance.
Agreed.
I have pretty good sight.
Where's the shark man? Where's King?
Fine.
He's
I'm in the engine room down below.
No. Oh, okay, he's here.
Yeah,
Nice.
so he's representing on the right-hand side, so we'll just put you guys on each sides of the thing.
yeah. go
I
ahead,
was
Nick.
scared for a moment not being able to see him. Not gonna lie. Where did he go? What
I
is he
swear I didn't dress the pipe bomb I stole up as a hot dog and feed it to King.
When be the first time the party's fed the barbarian random objects? I've had a
good
party
pastime.
just start feeding them potions and just objects.
eating? Bro,
What does this
please
do?
don't.
They got him to eat a phylactery. Just
Oh my
house
God.
someone's phylactery in his stomach. It's really funny. Anyways, upon the table there are like papers and pencils and papers and maps and other things for you guys to look after. But you guys can start your journey at any moment. I'll get
Let's
rolls of
go.
rolls of different things.
What rolls do you need for the engine here to start?
Yeah. I'm guessing you
old-
need some of the fuel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can't be good, but I'll try it for now. Ghost papers.
Oh my goodness, they're gigantic. Oh, I want.
I think I found Nikki's vision token by accident.
Huh? There's no
I
vision
clicked
token.
I clicked on the table and I gained vision on everything.
Oh yeah, no, this whole map is seeable if you don't, if you're not always looking at yourself.
Oh, okay.
No problem.
It was.
Discovered.
When I click anywhere, it works.
Oh yeah. That's because you have full vision of this map. That's all. And because you can see when you're not clicked on your token, you have the vision of all characters on the map. So
Nice.
hey,
Let's think the
So-
doors are
No.
open as well. So
you know that too. So I'm gonna get you guys to roll different things. This will be quite fun. So I'm actually gonna put a tool in your inventory. I'm gonna call it tank. And
Gets into a fight, whips out pocket tank.
navigator, you are proficient, and this will be using your. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna just say wisdom or intelligence. Which one do you want it to be? It doesn't really matter.
all plus zeros around.
Yeah, but you get
So-
your Wait.
I say intelligence.
intelligence. Okay. In your inventory, there's a tool called tank. You can roll it on the thing. King and Serle on the athletics checks. And Caval, I will need Arcana with charisma.
That's the second one.
Oof.
Can you
charisma. Yeah.
can you hand me those instructions?
The tank starts grinding.
Ooh.
Loud engine sounds.
Bruh. Why we suck?
We did good earlier.
At
Start
least
the
this
tank,
happened before we
immediately
start
drives
moving.
into something.
Well,
Shit, I ran over the
technically-
Moss Man's house.
Well, that is absolutely hilarious.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I come back to Tune once. I had to quickly go to the bathroom. But I come back to that. That's very funny. All right.
So the engine's roaring, but
I-
I'm going
Um,
backwards. Why am I going backwards?
so King and
Where's the
Serle get the
brake?
engine prepared. Nothing started. They're wondering. They notice that the fuel hasn't even been like even put in. And they're like, nothing's working. Garyuu, you try to start. You try to start it. Nothing happens. What? And nothing's. Something is wrong. You just keep trying to start it. Trying. Nothing's working. I'll need you both to roll again.
Failure became my success.
Roll again.
Yep. This one is a freebie fail because you guys didn't even fucking start going yet.
takes the pipe bomb out of his pocket, looks at it. I swear to God, if he does not get going, I'm gonna blow this bitch up.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Carvel realizes his own mess up instantly and was like, "Oh shit!" and like starts pressing a couple buttons and like pulls a lever, and the fuel line starts pouring in. Garyuu, you just keep turning, and then all of a sudden, the whole machine just starts rumbling awake, and it starts going, and you feel the tank moving in the wrong direction. You feel like slowly drifting backwards. You can feel the movement as it is a little bit jarring.
Break.
Is there a way to communicate from the engines to where he is in the driver's seat?
Yes.
Yeah, there is like communications in this
all right.
place.
I'm gonna use whatever it is to message him and be like, "Why are we going backwards? I can feel the tank going backwards. What are you
can
doing?
see it go
I know how to drive."
Because the both of you can actually see out the big window behind, and you can see it
thank God.
slowly drifting backwards.
We're getting closer to the Mothman's house. I don't want to hit his house. He will be very mad at us.
With your teammates yelling at you, realizing your mistake, you remember to like look around and you find a lever and you put it into the proper gear and you guys start. Everyone like jumbles for a moment. Make me dex saves to see if any of you like fucking stumble anywhere after the jolt going back forwards.
Alright, I think we're going the right way now.
I do.
I gotta
I'm
roll.
going forward.
All right. So for the most part, none of you seem to fall over too much. Oh, I just need one from King. Sorry. Dexterity saving throw. You click on the dex, and it'll ask for ability check or saving throw.
No, he did. I did.
Oh no, he did.
Hold on.
Oh, my bad. Serle didn't. My bad. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. For the most part, everyone's pretty good. Garyuu, you almost fall out of your seat for a moment, but you hold on and you're like, okay, we're moving, we're going good. You get to a steady speed and you gotta start rolling. All right, you guys actually managed to get this thing actually moving without too many problems. So
I feel like this is not gonna end well.
oh, this is I'm already loving this. This is gonna end up hilarious.
I am prepared to lose the tank. I am full. I fully expect us to be on foot in no time.
Yeah.
Not even because we're gonna fuck the tank up. We're not gonna lose it to combat. I feel like we're just gonna hit something or some shit like that, or like place this pipe bomb on engine. This could go off. No, not really. No, that's still in my pocket. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. It won't.
I have a plan for that. I have a plan for
accidentally
that
make-
down the road.
Yeah.
I have a plan for it down the road.
So, this journey will take a few days, and we'll be doing some fun little rolls. And you guys gotta do a little RP as well, as you guys will stop the tank for some rest, make sure everything's nice and tightly secured, and take your watches, making sure there's no dangers coming towards you. As you may be in a secured tank, but there's still things that can attack it and cause disturbances, and possibly get you guys stopping moving, right?
Yeah.
So, the first 2 days go without a rye, but it's when you guys start getting closer to the Ashlands is when things start getting a little bit more dangerous on the third day. Okay. As the second day starts coming to an end, you guys start getting a bit tired and eventually stop the tank. And let's make... I will need the Garyuu and Caval to make checks for me. This one... yeah. And yeah, your normal checks I asked you. Hey.
Okay, I parallel
But-
park.
I was gonna say.
Man drifts into a parking spot with the tank.
Garyuu. Freaking invents parallel parking. Drifts the machine, which you guys didn't even... You guys all like feel the machine start like veering for a moment and then come to a halt, and you all like kind of like hold yourselves for a moment. What just happened? But you come to a stop. You stop the fuel from pouring in, and the engine slowly die down. During the stopping moments, the engines don't need to do very much, as it's just turning it off and making sure the fuel line's cut. That's all.
Oh,
you
cut
come
the
to
fuel
a-
line. All right, hold on. Let me go get my axe.
Oh my god. As you come to a stop, you now can, well, interact before you eventually come to a rest, and we'll start your watches. Basically, every watch is about 2 hours. You'll just need one person per watch making perception checks at certain areas. So, there is a way to... Okay, I think the best spots would be downstairs anyways, because you're all sleeping in the engine room. And the engine room can see in a couple directions, so it would be probably the best spot. Anyway. So, who is going to take your first watch? And you guys can also interact before you guys sleep and do whatever RP you do. It is yours.
I could take first
Okay.
watch.
King will be more than happy to watch out for prey and food.
Yeah,
How
food.
about-
Not food. Yeah, food. I'll watch for food. What do you mean?
Pray, you're gonna eat them.
You always pray before a good meal, right?
Well, it sounds like one of you guys are gonna do it. I'm gonna go take a rest on the couch.
I'll take first watch.
I'll take second.
So roll now.
Uh-huh.
8.
Ooh.
Oh god.
D100.
Oh yeah,
Whipping out the
because you guys are getting...
whips it.
Okay. You don't notice very much, Caval. It seems pretty quiet outside. You don't see any movement, but unless you're not fully paying attention, I guess. You, every once in a while, just start wandering into your own thoughts. And then you hear it sounds like a cough for a moment. Well, you're rolling perception.
My bad.
Oh, good. Accidental.
Does the
Can I
cough
s-
sound like it's coming outside or
Eh,
from
Can I,
within?
For a
can I
moment,
sniff the air for food?
your character would be sleeping at the moment.
Okay, I'll go into the bedroom.
But after after a moment, you hear the caws again, and it just sounds like a large bird. Eventually, the caws drift away, and then you hear a loud like, and then silence.
Something's out there.
I would immediately sort of drop low and sort of just be as
Uh,
quiet as I can, stealthing if I can.
For a while, there's still silence. As your watch eventually comes to an end, time to wake up the next person. Get yourself a little bit of rest. A little bit of time.
I'll go up to King, tap him on the shoulder.
Hey.
King,
King.
Yeah.
you want
Good.
a perception check right away?
Well, I'm guessing you're also hungry. You're probably gonna pick up a snack or two just right away, and then go. You can make me a perception check here.
First, I'll go in the kitchen over here, grab food, and make my way up. And then perception check. Normal.
For sure. Well, actually, roll again, just in case. You actually have advantage on perception checks and stuff. And you
Do I
can
roll
use
to
your
advantage check?
Yep. Go.
Or just
Well,
roll it
just
again?
roll normal again. Okay, I'll go with the 20. Perfect. Okay. You hear weird oh, actually, no, I'm gonna do it this way instead. King for a moment, enjoying your meal and things, and then a scent catches your nose. A horrible scent. One you haven't really smelled before. Smells like sulfur? Rotten eggs. Gross. It's kind of like making your nose just burn a little bit. And eventually the scent goes away. But you feel an uneasiness after that, or after the smell of stinging stops. The smell is distant, sort of there, but it's distant. There seems to be nothing disturbing this place right now, but you definitely know something is about. But they're just... Your watch goes without any disturbances for the moment. Alright. How would you... you can wake up the next person for watch. If you'd like.
Who is gonna go watch third?
I can. It doesn't matter.
Kriele?
Sure.
Okay. And then I warn you, something stinks. Something stinky's in the air.
Okay. Okay.
He farted.
Since he's warning me about something, is there a way for me to go outside the tank and check for tracks or anything?
Yeah, you can...
Because
you
I have survival, right?
Yeah, you can definitely do a quick check.
Yeah.
But you'd
Yeah, leave
probably
the
like
tank.
have someone awake with you just in case.
Yeah,
Really?
leave the tank alone in the middle of the night
Yeah, yo, King,
Without-
come with me. Let's just in
without
case I
telling
need you.
anybody.
Yeah. Well, I have the pipe bomb. I mean, worst comes to worst, you hear a loud boom. You know something's going on. But all right, so me and King are gonna go outside, I guess, for a few minutes and look.
Yep.
And then what would I roll?
You can
Here.
roll me survival.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Boom. Just normal, right? Yeah. Boom. Ooh!
Ooh. All right.
Nice.
The faint smell of sulfur hits you as you're like leaning down and like investigating. It is dark out, and you do find like tracks. They're big, like heavy prints in the ground. Based on your knowledge of, well, with your high survival check, I will give this one to you. You believe this creature is more than likely a wingless dragon of a sort.
Ooh.
Or a dragonkin, like. Whatever it was, the smell of sulfur was more than likely its breath weapon. Might have set it off somewhere nearby. But the tracks aren't like next to the tank, the tracks are like ahead of the tank nearby. But like it circled the tank for a moment and then trailed off.
Okay.
You kind of see King giddy with anticipation.
Food! Food! Yeah, right? Alright. Well, after seeing that, I'm gonna look to King and say, let's go. I say we should go wake everyone up and let them know what we found, that we're potentially being stalked by something.
Well, it seemed it seems to be gone, like actually gone. It's like far gone. The scent is like very faint.
Okay.
It seems to have left you alone, but it came near and was curious, but more scared probably of whatever the fuck this is.
Good to let everyone know that there's drakes around, though.
Yeah,
There could be more.
I'll still let everyone know that, hey, we found something on our watch.
For sure.
Now then, I'm gonna after that. I'm just gonna go back inside the tank. I'll go over. Is Horace awake?
Horace, yeah, you can wake Horace up. They're actually pretty awake at the moment. I
go try and lay down,
through the
but I'm
first
too
two.
happy.
Oh, you're awake still. I thought you would.
Yes. So King let me know he was smelling some sulfur, and I went outside to take a look, and there could be a potential drake in the area. There's tracks circling the tank.
Yeah. Those will be a danger.
Or dragon kind. Yeah.
I wouldn't say we have to go slow. I would say let's keep a watch where its direction is while we're traveling.
Alrighty.
Did we end up finding out which way it went? Looking at the tracks?
It seemed to have went west from the direction you guys are going. You guys are going.
Alright.
Like, wait, no, that's wrong. No, that's wrong. You guys are going east. It's going north. Like, it circled the tank from where you guys are going from, and it went north.
Okay.
Yeah. But
I'll just let Horace know that.
Yeah. He will take out his little notebook. Interesting.
A little
Writes it
notebook
down.
that becomes a big notebook. I love it.
Dragon creatures are pretty intelligent, but also, as long as we don't disturb them, more than likely we won't have any problems. But not all dragons are the same. Some are like that. I know, at least.
If we encounter one, I'm gonna show it. I'm superior. I have the superior firepower. I'm gonna show Horace the little pipe bomb I pocketed. I have this. If we ever encounter one, I'm gonna show it. I'm the bigger dragon, and I'm gonna try and tame it. And I put the pipe bomb back in my pocket.
Horace wide-eyed. Okay. Though things seem safe for the moment. You are awake now, though, and this is your watch, so you'll be able to make a perception check on your own and do your watch.
Oh, my foot is itchy already.
Sleep talking. Put that down.
Yeah.
No.
I'm having a fucking Horace. Don't kill us. Oh,
Nice.
What the fuck? That's like
rolling hot. 24,
Nice.
23. What else did I roll after that? 14 before that.
I think the beginning was just getting the jitters out for a moment. Now you guys are rolling hotcakes.
Hot diggity doggo.
Alrighty.
What diggity dong? What?
All right.
I
Make
took
me
half a look.
perception check.
Did I not do that?
Oh, sorry. I'm dumb.
You're okay.
Oh, what the fuck?
No way.
Trial by combat.
We're all getting good
Who loves
rolls.
combat? All my homies love combat.
More
That's
opportunity
100.
for
God
food.
damn. At least we see it coming.
Indeed. Indeed.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that indeed.
Indeed.
Holy fuck. Okay.
Hey, good news, GoMaster. It didn't matter that you weren't introduced today. Party got fucking wiped by a dragon.
Okay.
You're one of the survivors.
So,
Yeah.
Kriele, thank God you see this. But
Whew.
there are a few things you can do. It is still nighttime, but you do hear something and also see something. You see something lighting up the fucking night sky out in the distance. You see a massive creature that looks like a fucking axolotl, but on fire.
Okay.
And this
I'm
creature looks
gonna-
like it is. You're not sure whether or not it is far away and fucking big or is super close. The way, just from like inside, like the angle that you're trying to see it from. But your eyes eventually adjust and you realize it is a distance away and it is very big. Like, as big as the tank, maybe bigger. But it's not
I'm
moving. Or at least
just watching out
in
there.
your direction. It is walking around. You see it, because you guys are like about a day's travel or less getting to the ashlands. You guys can see the ashlands in the distance, and that's why you guys are seeing these creatures starting to peer in and roam about. This one doesn't get super close, but it is nearby and roaming around.
I'm gonna walk back over to Horace. I'm gonna wake him up. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, just want to let you know, the sky's on fire, and I see something in the distance."
So you can make me a nature check with wisdom to see if you can understand what this is.
Ooh. $16.
16. There is a creature that you think was just a legend a long time ago, at least.
Okay.
So then I'm definitely gonna be like, "All right, Horace."
This creature
thing-
is a telexolotl. It is a massive, massive fire elemental creature. It is like a giant axolotl that is on fire and is based off of Ethereum. This one seems to be almost like a blue flame walking around. Generally, they're usually found underground. Probably came up and surfaced at some point. Probably from the strange occurrences of the land being returned to the way it was. Very possibly got shunted out of its home. Or it's up for eating something. This creature is really dangerous. You think if you hit it head on, you might destroy this machine completely and you guys might die. But you guys could probably get around it. carefully if you drive safely and are cautious
So
about
what?
the creature.
So what I'm
you're-
hearing is I can tame this bitch potentially. No, I'm just kidding.
Mm.
I'm not even
Yeah.
gonna try.
So you're telling us to be a bitch.
So
At the moment,
I
this is an
so
encounter
with-
for a later level.
so with what I know, I'm gonna walk up to Horus and be like, hey, there's like a legendary creature outside. It's big, it's blue, the sky's on fire, and it's probably going to kill us. We
Horse
should
runs
move.
to the window. His eyes are wide. Oh my god, that is amazing,
Ooh, pretty, yeah.
but also
Well,
horrifying.
Well, while he's doing that, I'm gonna go start waking people up. Hey, there's a big fire elemental outside. We're all gonna die. We need to move the tank.
Oh no, you don't need to move it. I'm meaning when you start your travel, you'll have to maneuver around it to go forward.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
But your watch comes to an end. The creature is still walking about, but it isn't getting any closer, and it seems to just be patrolling around an area. As you
Since
watch
my watch
it.
is over, I'm going to go wake whoever's next up is on for watch. I'm not sure who's up next. Who's fourth?
Garyuu.
That will be me.
All right.
He's the only one that hasn't done it yet.
All right, so I'll wake Garyuu up. I'll tell him, hey, just keep an eye out. There's a big fire thing in the sky. Sky's on fire. Big scary creature outside. We might die if it comes near us. Keep an eye out. I'm gonna go down to the engines. You know, in case we need to get the fuck out of here.
Nice. You
Well,
wake up
that's a
and
good way to start the day.
well, since he pointed it out, you can see it walking about, but it doesn't seem to be getting closer. It seems to be off in the distance, but it's big. Very big.
Grabs him by his hair, drags him to the window. Look, if it comes close, wake us up. No.
Slaps your hand as you try to touch his hair.
But it's so majestic, I must.
No. I spent too much time making it majestic.
Alright. As you
Take-
but you can start your perception check. Was not expecting to roll that right away.
Damn, we're just killing it on the rolls.
God damn.
Alright, that's even
It's
funnier.
coming this way, isn't it?
You guys just gonna
No.
encounter something very silly. God damn it.
Big
I cannot
fiery-
believe I get this guy
You
again.
encounter Van
Ah.
Ranch.
Actually, no, he's not here yet.
Two fire rats fly to the distance.
Okay, alternate. Okay. You look outside the tank and see like a sort of mound in the ground that looks just out of place. You've seen hills and other things that seem to be like barren and everything, as there's no vegetation around, but this mound is strange. It doesn't look normal. You can investigate if you'd like. You don't have to go too far from the tank, as it's quite close.
Yeah, getting out of the tank at the middle of the night alone sounds like a good idea to me.
You're nearing morning for you. It's like dawn, basically, for you.
If you need backup, King's still giddy on the couch.
Yeah,
Nah, I'm
he's just
fine.
been laying there thinking about his next meal. He's like, I can't wait to eat a dragon. I want to eat that thing.
Yeah, he wasn't able to fall asleep.
I'm fine. I'm gonna die today.
I'm gonna die.
Investigation.
Famous last words. I'm fine.
You can roll me investigation or perception, your choice.
Damn.
Not bad. Okay, with a 21, you uncover the mound and brush it away, and this is a cache of supplies someone buried a long time ago.
Hog.
You're gonna need some help uncovering all of it, but there's stuff here buried.
Poggers. I'm gonna look around and make sure I don't miss this, and get back to the tank.
Alright.
Okay, muscle men, assemble!
Around the end of your watch, you
Food?
eventually get everyone wake them up.
they, they knew who they are.
Muscle men.
Right
Alright,
away.
you need stuff. Yeah. All right. What do we
The
look
call
for?
of muscle is too strong to ignore.
Flex. I found some goodies.
Oh, you pillaged loot? All right, let's go get it.
Yes.
What?
Goodies.
Alright,
It's
so,
time for goodies.
For this, you'll just have to play by mind because I don't have a random map
What
at the
That's
moment.
fine.
Yeah.
What will we
So-
have to roll to carry the loot?
You'll need to roll me athletics checks as you guys uncover this, and it may actually exhaust some of you as you are in like a desert-esque area.
Normal?
God damn it! God fucking damn it! That's the second.
Oh man.
That's my fourth one. not
Right?
one.
Perhaps changing your dice might help.
Yes, I shall change my die.
How do you change your die?
So if you go to the D&D symbol on the top right and go to configure settings, module, and look for dice so nice and my dice settings. And you can change the color of your dice and stuff. Make it whatever you want.
Configure settings?
Module settings.
Configure settings, yep. Module settings on the top right of that.
All right.
There you go. Find a little foundry stuff.
That's cool. Well, I'm gonna keep the dice I've been rolling with.
Yeah, you've been really hot. So, with this, Serle picking up the pace and just fucking going ham with it. Eventually you guys uncover about 3 boxes. One of the boxes seems to be very, like, caved in and crushed and doesn't have a lot in it. But, out of it, you find 3 potions. You guys will have to kind of discover what those actually are. And one of the crates has a crate of strange various rocks, about like 5 stocks of strange metal. A test roll? Okay, yeah. And the last crate you find is... okay. A small little lockbox that seems to have no key to it.
Time to lockpick it. Do I roll just sleight of hand?
Do you have the...
Do you have tools?
I have the all-purpose tools, so. I
Oh
can-
yes, that would be your tools. Roll it off. You can roll. Can you roll off the purpose tools? Oh no, you actually need to. Okay, 1 second. You actually got to put the tool set. Okay. Great.
Oh yeah. Does it? Okay, I think I can.
We're gonna allow you to use. Yeah, you're proficient with it. Use your dex for this because this is that type of tool. Okay. Go ahead. Roll your tool set.
Fails, I can bite it.
Please don't bite it. You're gonna break some teeth.
All right. You unlock it with a little bit of small tinkering. You eventually unlock the little lock. Pretty simple one. You open it and there's a small little note and a picture, or like what looks to be like a small little painting almost. Looks to be like a picture of a noblewoman wearing a red dress and has like almost like dark red hair, and she seems to be holding a bouquet of white roses,
Mm.
and there is a small note next to it.
Well, this was useless.
Do you read the note?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Just kidding. I'm reading it.
Oh, I was gonna be way okay if you just tossed it. It would be way funny.
I
I
know.
would have laughed.
Super important information we needed to know. Just throws the
Oh
note
no,
away
it's
without
just
reading
a little bit of a little thing. To my beloved, I hope you find the treasures I have taken from the Empire.
Ooh. Some pirating, some romance, some drama.
I'm about that. Fuck the Empire. Let's take more of their loot.
In the box that
Well-
seems to be very destroyed, there seems to be like so much. It just looks like a mass of parts and things just destroyed and crushed, and it's almost unsalvageable. You could salvage it, but I will need a check to see if you can actually salvage enough of it to be usable. So
Looks
this
like
will
your beloved
be
died.
a
or never
survival
released.
check to see if you can uncover it safely without breaking things.
Survival. Are we all three? Are
Well,
all three of
all
us
three of
rolling?
you are there, so if you want to all do it together.
Fuck! I'm changing this die too. It didn't roll in that one yet. It's fine.
23. Okay. Serle helps you out as you uncover it, and you actually uncover quite a bit of it, because you're really good at this. Rolling fucking hot. Holy. Okay, you uncover...
That's how I know I'm gonna die the first time we get combat. I'm just gonna roll ones. I just
Well.
fucking know it. I can feel it.
Alright, you can add... well, I'll add it probably to your tank inventory, but you now have a stock of spare parts. So that can actually be used to make another weapon, like the gun you were given, or other things to upgrade the tank with. So you just found more parts to potentially do extra stuff with your things already. Nice.
King thinks tank should have fists.
You actually have
Punch things.
gauntlets.
So the lockbox I had. Lockbox?
Do you read the note? Oh, you
Yeah,
read it,
I-
yeah.
Yeah. Can I relock it? Like lock it again?
Yeah.
This is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna keep the box.
Alright. Very well.
Did we find anything else or just spare parts?
Spare parts.
Pog.
Yeah. And then we're
Uh,
gonna get to the fun, dangerous part of the travel.
Who leaves their lover spare parts? Unless their lover is like a warforged.
You're not sure. The parts seem
Oh,
to
wait,
be.
are
You're
we-
not sure what they were originally used for, as the thing was destroyed beyond repair. Perhaps it was some extravagant invention that he wanted to give them.
Goddamn.
I'm gonna keep the picture though.
Okay.
In case I see that person in the picture.
Alright.
Somewhere.
So,
Oh, you're feeling lonely in the middle of the night.
oh my god.
That too.
Good.
That too.
TMI.
We are all
Actually.
men here.
But you guys can start your journey again. But you guys will have to
Excuse me.
dodge the creature that's outside. So that'll be fun.
Just
So-
to clarify, we've got a long rest or that, then?
You guys can long rest. It's a
Right, just
new
to get
day.
all my bardic back.
How's
Hmm.
it? Take a rest.
So on your character sheet, there should be a bed icon.
Long rest.
Yeah. There you go. Right next to your picture icon, Kree. There on the bottom right of it, there should be like a bed
Yeah,
icon.
which-
Yeah.
Take
Yeah.
her. Which one?
Long
No,
rest.
There's two icons.
The
It just says take a rest.
the-
Yeah, second one.
a should refresh all your abilities, but I don't think much of you used except for a couple spells and stuff. Fine. All right. A few of you get into your positions of the engines and fuel line and the helm. Of course, I'll have to help navigate for this one, so you may actually have a little bit of advantage on this because he also doesn't want to die.
Dying's for prey
Yeah.
Doing my roll.
in my
So-
belly.
You guys can go at a normal pace, or you guys can go at a quicker pace to see if you can get past it just quickly and get it over with and just continue on your journey and leave it behind. Or you can just go around normal pace carefully.
I think it might be best we go around so that way we don't draw a tire.
Okay, going around. Sounds good to Mike.
But I want to go head first into the giant creature that can kill us.
Mm,
That's what I want to do too.
I'm just kidding.
We have pipe bombs. What could go wrong?
Right?
Hey,
ma-
roll me
made of
another.
Ethereum.
Roll me another tank check for me, please.
Tank check.
1 second, I had to go get something to blow my nose.
Mm-hmm.
Tank checkers.
King and Daryl, athletics.
Normal?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm back. 1 sec.
No problem.
Oh god.
King fast learner.
King is doing pretty good. Nice. You guys are pretty
Nice.
even on this. You two are almost like very in sync with your movements of the engine. Learning it, it's pretty fun using your muscles for a different task other than beating things up. But it is actually quite an
I'm-
interesting movement for with
Garyuu
your...
is still thinking whether or not to drive towards the creature. So he's distracted.
So, you start the fuel line starts well, and you get the vehicle moving, and you turn it to get it on an angle to get yourselves out of the danger of this creature. So, all right, this will be a fun one.
Perception
With-
checks coming.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, different check. I will-
Performance.
Constitution. See if it's hungry.
Animal handling.
All right. As you guys are going a little bit off track, and there's a little bit of turbulence with it, I will need you all to make me strength saving throws or dexterity saving throws if that is your preferred.
Easy. Easy. Oh wow, I actually rolled low. It's still rolling low. I get a 10.
All right. Most of you hold yourselves pretty well. Serle kind of getting wobbled a bit by the turbulence of the machine moving through its new terrain that it's going through. You eventually make it at a area. Let's see how lucky you are. Ooh.
Mm,
And turns out he's gonna have his way, and he drove us right into the mud.
No.
Timing your driving and movements, you pass the creature as it turns around and goes its different direction, unnoticed. Still a bit loud with your vehicle, but it continues its patrol. You seem to have not disturbed it for this one, and continue on your path into the ashlands as you pass the threshold. As you notice the skies start to darken and the whole road ahead of you seems to start to almost snow, but it is not snow. To traverse forward into the ashlands, and we will continue next week
Ooh.
on Ash and Blood. But we will end today's session here and pick up next week, so we'll bump into the other two individuals that have run a bit late getting to the tram.
Now can I
Now
actually make
No.
food
Getting back
because
to
I'm
the
actually hungry.
That's hilarious.
No,
Thank you all.
I
for
need
joining
longer
us.
sessions.
Yeah. Next
I
session will
need
be a
longer
lot longer.
sessions.
Next session will be a lot longer, but because not everyone's here, I didn't want to run too long. But I give you guys a good.
Yeah,
Uh,
but I
time to do
need a
things.
longer stream so I can watch and get channel points so I can make you say uwu. I need 4K points.
All the points.
Thank you so much, all of you, for joining us for today's session of Ash and Blood. Thank you all for the follows, the resubs, the subscriptions, all of the above. Love you all. Thank you all, and you all have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you all. Good night. Bye.
Hi, chat.
See ya.